Hi everybody, this is M from DIY and today I am going to show you how to make pens, pencils, and Pokey tools. I'm going to show you the Pokey tool here that I did that are beaded. So there's a few different things you can do. I've got a few different examples, but most of them are very similar, kind of formulaic, but you can definitely play around with this stuff. There's lots of different cool beads out there. I tried to source things for people that I could gift to that maybe aren't into cutesy things and they're more into the pretty things. And then there's lots of cutesy stuff. I did something for myself here as well. Just wanted to show you how you can make pens, pencils, Pokey tools, all sorts of other things too. I'm going to try to put the links for things down below as much as I can. And yeah, I'm also going to test out the pens and show you that at some point in the video. Some of these are actually glow-in-the-dark beads, so I will show you that too at the very end of the video. Yeah, on to the video. Some of the things you'll need depends on what you're making. So if you're making a Pokey tool, you might want to invest in something like this. So these are large stitching and crafting needles. They have a thing on the end if you wanted to hang a dangle or something, or if you actually want to use them as a needle, you can always put some sort of yarn through them. But for this specific purpose, it's kind of nice if you have a little dangle or something like that at the end. But yeah, I got these from Amazon. I also purchased these earring backs. So these are really, really good to have as a stopper so you don't get stabbed essentially or poked. So that's a good thing to have if you wanted to make a Pokey tool. I also got these pens. This one came in a 6-pack. You can get all sorts of different types of pens. You can bead them up halfway. So I have these guys. I thought these were really pretty. Multi-pack of colors. I also have these pencils. These are really cool. They're more like mechanical pencils. And I really like all the different colors. These ones are a lot more. So I got 9 of these, 6 of the pens. I like that there's different things you can get. So there's diamond paintings, pickup tools. I think there's pickup tools / Pokey tools as well that you can bead. But yeah, the pickup tools that have a little waxy thing on the end so you can easily pick things up. Those are really handy to have too. So you can bead all sorts of different craft tools, which I think is really cool. It's pretty fun. So I have all these gumball beads. These basically are the same. I just like these a lot. I thought these were really pretty. They have little gems on them. And I love that they're iridescent, all different colors, metallic-y. They're just very interesting and really pretty. These ones I thought were pretty too. I kind of wish that I got duplicates of these guys as well, to be honest. I just didn't know how they're going to look, but this one's very pretty. It's almost an AB finish or Aurora Borealis finish to it. They have this marble quality to them, which I think are really pretty. Beautiful colors. Very pretty pastel-y colors. Love those. Some of my faves here. And then there's these beautiful metallic-y ones too. Also kind of pastel colors, which I thought were really pretty. Those are some of the gumball beads. These ones are really cool. So these ones are glow in the dark apparently. I'll see maybe later on once I make these how well some of these glow in the dark, but I thought these would be really, really fun to make with some video game stuff. So there's that. And then there's these half beads. They're hard to see. I should probably open one up. I got a couple of these guys. So they're just so beautiful. So pretty. They're all so pretty. The spacer beads, I guess. I thought there were some pink ones, but maybe it's just in here. I think I saw some pink ones in here. But anyways, they're very pretty. I'm gonna have to play around with those later. I think I'm going to get a jar. These guys I'm gonna put in this jar here for now. A lot of pretty ones in there. There's that. I got these guys for very specific reasons. I kind of wanted to make a top of the pen to look kind of like, have you ever seen the Disguise pen in Sailor Moon? It's basically a chunky looking pink pen. So cute. And then it's got a crown and then a gem. More of a red gem on top, but it's got a cool crown dividing thing. So I got 2 different colors. This one's almost like a rose gold, and this one's more of a gold. I'm probably gonna use this one because it's more of a gold, so it's probably more authentic to the source. But yeah, so I got this, which I thought would be really, really cool to put on a cool pen. It's not going to be exactly the same at all, but kind of like a Sailor Moon idea. So I got these guys. I thought these were really, really cute. These little Pokemon Pikachus. The only problem is they don't have tails. My husband kind of pointed it out and I was like, oh no, that's a really cool feature on Pikachu is his tail. But anyways, so I think these are super adorable. So they have a hole running from here to here. So they should be able to top a pen, Pokey tool, pencil, any of that stuff really easily. so that's really cute, I think. It's silicone, very fun to play with. Not stretchy, but it's almost like rubbery. It's not an eraser, but it is very fun to play with and very cute. So I got a whole bunch of those because I have some people in my life that really love Pokemon. I thought that was really fun for that. I also have people who love Mario things, so I thought this would be kind of cool for, again, some pencils or pens or something. Probably not the Poke tools because it's probably going to be for little boys. But I also got this, also for gamer people. Lots of different colors. I think these are really, really cute, especially if you like controller stuff. I got 4 of these guys. So these are really cool in case you like really, really old school retro games. I've got quite a few men in my life that love video games, have loved them since probably they were born in the 80s. And we all know Pac-Man, Atari, all that sort of stuff. So I thought these were really cute. Little Pac-Man, and it looks like he's eating the ghosts. But yeah, I'm gonna see what can work with these pens. So this is just some of the materials. I'm gonna see if I'm going to make a Pokey tool. I'll probably use something to adhere the beads onto the Pokey tool. At first, I think I'm going to do stuff that don't really require glue. So I'm gonna do that when I come back. Okay, so let's try see how well this fits on one of these pencils. I think this would be really, really cute to make. Oh, they're all individually wrapped. Okay, cool. So whatever color, I'm gonna go with red. Go with this little red guy. I think that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so how do I do this? I think I have to screw this guy off. I don't know, I've never done this before. This is my first time, guys. I really hope that I'm doing this right. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. How do I get this off? Oh shoot, let's see. Okay, let's see if one of these guys comes off easily. I think this one has a screw on it. Oh no, how do I do this? I think I'm gonna have to check out some sources to see exactly what to do. So that's cool, it comes out like that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get these tops off so I can slide things on there more easily. Okay, so it looks like the ones I chose are just really hard to get off. I got this guy off by twisting this way. Hopefully that helps somebody. I don't know, but I don't know how to get it off if it's stuck. So I'm just gonna leave that one. I'm just gonna put that one aside. I'm just gonna work with this orange one here. So you can glue these guys if you'd like. I've seen people talk about how they don't glue them at all. You can even put something like a little tiny bead that has a large hole in the center here. Let's just see how many I can fit on here. I'm assuming all of them will fit perfectly on here. Oh, uh-oh. Is it gonna be hard to do? Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Okay, well, maybe if I go like this. That's unfortunate. They should be able to fit on these guys, no? No, that makes me sad. Okay, well, maybe he can just eat a few of them. Okay, I just won't put an orange one or something on there. So he's eating. I don't remember what the names are. Inky, Pinky, something, and Clive. I can't remember. Inky, Pinky, whatever, and Clive. Okay, I think you need one more thing here. So is there a smaller thing? I don't have a lot of bead sources here, but let me see what I can find. Oh, and I need another half one, maybe up top. So yeah, if you want to, you can potentially glue them in place before you put the cap on, but yeah, you don't have to do that whatsoever. It might be kind of fun for at least kids to have them so you can play with them. Anyways, that's kind of cute though. If you want to, you can always put the orange guy in there, but yeah, I think it's fun. I might leave this guy for another video game themed one. It's fun that he's able to eat them. And then these guys just work like regular pencils. I love this because it's a little easier to take little pencils and just shove them in here. Oh, it's a little sparkly too. I didn't even notice that. That's so cute. So anyways, there's my first pen that I've ever made, guys. Hopefully you like that. Okay, I might make a bunch more of these, but it's nice to know what can go on here just to make it more like a regular pencil, right? And you can always switch this stuff out, which is kind of cool as well, if you don't glue things down, in case maybe you want to make something specifically for somebody else's taste, because I'm just making them just randomly right now. But yeah, I think this is really cute. So I got that guy. I want to make something kind of pretty. Maybe a purple one? Oh, this one came off really easily. Awesome. Okay, let's do a really pretty gumball bead. I want to play with more purple tones. I kind of like, this one also has almost like an oil slick one. That might be really cool for the top of it. And then let's see if I can find half bead ones that are purpley. Is this kind of purpley in this light? I think so. I don't know if the camera's picking it up at all, but got this kind of purpley tone to it, almost like amethysts. Yeah, these guys are both similar, so I'm gonna get a couple of those guys. Maybe I'll do light to dark. You can definitely play around with stuff. Oh, this one's not gonna work. It's too much, too much. Oh, I might be able to put maybe a crown in here. That might be kind of cool. Woo! Okay, let's do a crown one. I'll do this rose gold crown because I think that's gonna look really pretty with these guys. Actually, I could probably even put the spacer down a little further. Maybe I can just space it out with these two spacers. That looks so pretty. Oh my god, I love that. I could probably put another spacer. If I can find another purple one, that would be really nice. I don't have to though, I guess. If I can find maybe a pink one, that would be really pretty. I'll do this pink one. I love purple and pink together. Okay, so I'll just separate it and have the pink more in the center. This is gonna look so pretty. I love this so much already. Yes, look how regal this one looks. I love this. It looks so cool. So yeah, some of the spacer beads are really fun to play with. So yeah, so if you want to make it sort of pop up, just twist it. Oh my god, so pretty. I love this so much. Look how gorgeous that is. It is so, so cool. So this would be really cool on another pencil. It's so pretty. I love, love, love that. Might make another one with more pink beads that's similar to that one. I don't know. I really love this one. I'm so excited about this. I like this oil slick one, but I think it's just too harsh for this. I just love how this one turned out. This one's so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to put this oil slick one back. This is a really nice pink metallic. Some of them are coming off a lot easier than others, I will say that much. Oh, I think I was just doing it the wrong way. Okay, let's try this. All right. Yeah, and then do that. These ones are so pretty. I really like these guys. Very similar, but very different looking pens. Oh, this is a sparkly texture. Yeah, I think these ones are gonna look so pretty as a gift to somebody. Anyways, I love those. Okay, so I'm gonna put those aside. Those ones are nice. Okay, let's try a white one. This one's kind of sparkly too. Are you gonna be easy to come off? Yay, this one's easy to come off. Okay, this one's a nice white sparkly one. As much as I really would love to make a very light colored one, kind of similar to the ones we just did with the crowns, I think I'm gonna try to do a video game one. Maybe make some fiery colors. Gumball beads that are glow in the dark. Let's try something like that. Let's just play around a little bit. This is where I can get some red. They gave me so much red in this pack. Maybe an orange one. So it looks like a little crown. Oh my god, so cute. Looks like he has a little crown. I feel like there could be one more of these guys in here. Let's try a yellow, and then an orange, and then this, and then a red. I don't know, don't love the colors. Maybe if I did a yellow one. Yeah, maybe if I did a yellow version of this pencil. Let's try that. Kind of love the fiery colors of this one. It's kind of fun, especially for electric Pokemon. Color-wise, I think it's just gonna suit this one better. So yeah, don't be afraid to play around with color when you're doing this stuff and designing these things, eh? You can do things very differently as well than me, obviously. This is me just playing around for the first time, so you do not have to design this way at all. But yeah, I kind of prefer that to the white, right? What do you guys think? Stop it. Get over here. A little bit better? Yeah, this is fun making pens. I am enjoying it. Alright, so we've got a couple of video game pens. These are the video game pens we've made so far. Very fun colors. I kind of want to make a pretty pencil. Really pearly colors and stuff. Okay, definitely gonna need one of those crowns again. Beautiful. Monochromatic colors are kind of what I'm going for. So fun, so pretty and so fun. I have got these. This would look so nice if I could just glue some flowers on. That would look so pretty, I think. It's hard to just twist this on sometimes. Yeah, this one's a little bit loose, but I don't think I can really fix that unless I glue things down. But these are cute, right? I love these so much. Okay, so there's a beautiful white pencil. But yeah, these are really pretty. So I got these for flower centers. I just thought these were really, really beautiful. What do you guys think? But yeah, so you could always embellish your pens and pencils and things like that with these as well, if you wanted to. I think they have a hole in the bottom, so there might be a bit of a bead, but I would just probably glue them down. But yeah, these are really, really pretty as well. I'm gonna start playing around with doing a pokey tool. I think that would be really fun because then I could probably play around with some other colors because it's kind of like a blank slate, these pokey tools. You can easily probably prop it up if you've got like a little pen holder or a cup, because you have to glue this stuff down specifically, which is kind of annoying. If you want to package them up, there's boxes you can make or get, or you can get, I have my hollow, I'll show you guys later, but I've got long hollow bags. Hopefully they fit in there. Oh, these are all different sizes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You can also get long pretzel bags. Wow, these are all so many different sizes. Let's separate some of the short ones from the longer ones here. There's at least 3 of each size. Maybe I'll use the middle ones. In this pack, you get about 9. What kind of pretty things can I make here? I really love that oil slick one. I think that one's so cool. What kind of cool color combo can I make with this? I don't know, it feels like this is really good for holding this stuff. I want to keep this free. I'm gonna have to put some spacers in the middle of this. Looks really cool. I feel like I could use other beads that might work nicely. Let's see if I've got any. I have some different beads here. I'm gonna try these curly colors, these purple tones here. These are some beads I just had in my stash for forever, it seems, and I don't play around with them enough. Okay, something needs to come off of here. Don't really love this one. This is a very elaborate pokey tool. You'd think that the crown would go on the head though of this, but I don't know, I kind of like how it holds these beads. I'm just gonna get a stopper out, earring backings, so I don't get poked during this process of gluing stuff. Just gonna make some room for the gluing process here. Should I put this guy on top though? Yeah, that might be kind of nicer. It's really pretty. Oh wow. It looks so pretty. I love that. I kind of prefer that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these guys down at the bottom and then just glue things and move things up. I'm also gonna put a surface down. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this glossy accents. You can use a harsher glue. I would say use it in a highly ventilated area. I like these kind of gel resin-like glues. Actually, this may not be... Yeah, I'm just gonna start it off with an E6000. I hate doing this kind of glue. It's so toxic. Just be careful with it and getting it on yourself. I don't use this all that much. You might want to use a needle or pokey tool to get it going, maybe. Just trying to get the tip a little bit cleaned off here. If you have newer glue, it might be better. Okay, I'm gonna just try to glue things from here on out with the glossy accents. And then we'll see how well this all glued with this particular glue, because I've never seen anybody use these non-toxic glues. Okay, so I'm just gonna let things dry upside down. And then we'll check on it, maybe 24 hours, something like that. But yeah, I'll just stick this in here. Oh shoot, it all came off. No! Okay, well I'm gonna have to do a little playback here and try to do that again. That's really unfortunate. I just want to make sure everything's in the right spot. Okay, so I'm letting that sort of sit off to the side on an angle. So I had to end up using a lot of this E6000 on it instead of the other sources that I use. I think the gel-like consistency and the strength of it just helps it bond a little bit better. So yeah, I was doing that as an experiment. It clearly didn't work. Maybe it could have worked if I let it sit for a little bit longer before I placed it down, but the E6000 E6000 seems to be the stronger source. So I would say use this in a highly ventilated area. You might want to wear gloves, wash your hands right away, maybe a mask depending, but I was not anticipating using this. But yeah, there's reasons why people use this all the time. Anyways, I used that. So I'm just gonna put that back for now. I wanted to try to do a pen. I might see if I've got a bunch of these glow in the dark ones. I want to see if I can make Sailor Moon pen. I know this is supposed to be red on top, but I'm going to try to glue this in there and then see if I can glue this on top of this. Yeah, if I am able to glue this guy on top of here, yeah, I might just glue this guy on here first. So I might have to do that with the E6000 and then see if I can glue this guy onto there as well. Then it kind of looks a little bit like the disguise pen in Sailor Moon. So yeah, what I might do is glue this down first, just because there's a hole. If I glued this down first, then the glue might come out. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a whirl. Hopefully you guys can see my vision. It's not fully that same pen, but this is just more for myself. This isn't a gift for anybody. I'm just gonna get some paper towel here. So let's see if I can actually glue this onto here. I might actually be able to glue everything all together, maybe all at once. I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see if I can glue this down. And then glue this guy on top. I don't know how this is going to work and if this is going to work, but if there was a way to clip things in place so it didn't wobble so much. Okay, I'm going to try to take off this top. This might be the easiest way to do this. And put a little more glue on here. And just... that'll probably be the easiest way to do this. And then let that set. So it's not going to look exactly like the disguise pen in Sailor Moon, but it's worth a shot attempting. Here, let's do it more in the center here. I'm going to let that dry off to the side. Yeah, I'll check on it in like maybe a few hours or something and see where it's at. So here's my disguise pen of sorts I created. It's super cute. It is a little loose here, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Kind of helps me fidget a little bit. But yeah, so you can just basically turn this. This pops up. Just want to see if it writes okay because I haven't actually tested it out yet. I haven't tested any of them out. As we all know, my handwriting sucks, so just don't mind me. And you can always get pen refills, I think. Pencils I'm not going to really test out just because it's going to be fairly straightforward. You can easily refill pencils because they're just mechanical pencil. Yeah, so it definitely works. I honestly think that it's a pretty nice pen. Horrible handwriting, so sorry. I mean, it's better than normal. But yeah, so I just wanted to see if that worked or not. So that's really cool. So this is a fancy kind of pen. I really, really like it. Yeah, I glued this on that, which is really cool. I wanted to show you guys all the stuff I made. I made quite a few pens. This is my pen here. These are the ones that you saw me making. Pencil pen. These ones I made off screen and I really enjoyed them. They're very intense. This is what I did with some of the other colors. I think this one I did off screen too. And then I did some other ones off screen. So I have a lot more pencils than I do pens, but yeah, I got some really pretty ones up here. This is also a pencil right here, and then yeah, I did a lot of the pencils down here. I think they turned out pretty cute, so a lot of these are going to go to little boys and girls, and then some of these I could gift to friends. I think that they're pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think that they're really fun and useful. It's a really cute craft to make if you have friends who are into writing or crafting or anything like that. I also made the Pokey tool, so it's still kind of drying a little bit, and then you can always add a little dangle. I'm not really great with dangles, but I think that sort of turned out really pretty as well. Beautiful, rainbowy kind of. So when it dries, I should be able to hopefully grab a hold of it around here and then be able to poke stuff out when I take off the earring backing. So I'm just going to let that continue to dry. I was just really, really excited that everything kind of worked out. In the next little bit, I'm going to show you how these gumball ones glow. I think that's a fun feature as well. So these are the balls glowing. I just took them in our bathroom because our bathroom's pretty dark. So I tried to take one of each color. There's a purple one, a blue one, an orange, a green, and these three are the pink. So that sort of shows how well certain ones glow better than others. Obviously the ones with yellow in them glow a little bit better. So the green and the orange or yellowy ones, and then the pink might glow a little bit better than the blue and the purple because I find that those ones are harder to make things glow. Just wanted to show you guys how those ones glowed, and I hope you guys guys like that. But yeah, I think that they're all really, really beautiful. Some of them sparkle more than others. All the pencils are sparkly. Some of the pens are sparkly and some of them are just metallic. This one actually looks like it's white and see-through with some glitter. I think they're all kind of see-through actually. There's some sort of see-through thing on the outside here. But yeah, really, really fun, really, really cute. If you have a lot of cool silicone beads or gumball beads or anything like that, and some of these half beads really help with placements, there's so many different things you can get. You don't even have to get video game stuff. I just did that just to show all the different varieties of things you can do. Really a lot of fun. Super easy to make. Honestly, I don't love gluing the Pokey tool as much just because it looks like you do actually have to use E6000 in order to glue things in place. That's kind of an annoying thing if you have to glue stuff, but you don't have to glue stuff with these guys if you don't want to. If you don't mind having things undone a little bit, you can always fidget and twist things around a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna package these guys up as well. Hopefully these long bags fit something. I'm sick of not being able to fit anything in them. Oh yeah, there we go! Oh, so excited. So excited that I can package these guys up in there. If you want to, you can put a little bag topper on top, but you don't have to. But yeah, I think they're so cute on their own. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. If you really like this project and like this kind of video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you think somebody else is going to like this kind of project, please share. Maybe you want somebody to make you this sort of thing. Maybe they're into making stuff like this and you just want to show them, hey, I kind of like this type of pen. Can you do this? I actually have some gumball beads that are flocked and fuzzy that are coming in. I think they're called the velvety pumpkin beads. Basically, they look like pumpkins with a little bit of fuzz on them. But yeah, there's all sorts of really fun different beads out there. I can try to provide a search if I can down below in the description, and I'll see what I can source. I normally found a lot of this stuff from AliExpress, but I think you can find stuff like this on Amazon or Temu or anything like that. So you can definitely check that stuff out. You can give this to anybody pretty much. This is a great back to school or teacher gift. You can give this to writers, artists, creatives, crafters, almost anybody basically. Anybody who likes to write or draw stuff, almost anybody could appreciate these depending on how you decorate them. I think that they're really, really fun. You can always give this to people for birthdays, Christmas, so many different things. But yeah, this might be a nice back to school fun activity to do maybe at the end of summer. And I hope you guys like this. And yeah, I hope you guys all have an awesome day. Have a good one. Take care. Bye!